What is going on, guys? It's your boy Toxic Taylor. Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be reacting to sus Reddit stories again. I found some insane ones. I tried to record it last night, but my mic wasn't working, so now I have to record it again. So let's start with the first one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Just had to say that.
Story time about how I did the dirty with my cousin.
Okay. Oh, you did the dirty with your cousin. Okay. That's no. We can't be starting the bit like this. First one. I'm not even comfortable yet. I just sat down. I'm not even comfortable yet. And you just told me story time about I did the dirty with my cousin. I don't care.
Disclaimer, this is not my story time. I repeat, this is not my story time.
Okay.
It was sent to me on Instagram. Okay, before you all
It
judge
was
me,
sent to you on Instagram. Okay.
from a very small town.
Okay.
Very small. Background,
Okay.
my entire family and I come from a very small town.
Yes,
For
you
miles
already
and
said
miles
that.
around us, there is nothing. The only thing
Nothing,
around us to
okay.
do is really just go to the mall. Growing up, my
Alright,
cousin
that's
and I
fine.
weren't really close. He was always trying to bother me and he was always mean. I also didn't have siblings,
Well, that's
but my
just
dad did have kids with another woman.
That's just cousin core. Like just be mean to your cousins. That's cousin core.
So I had a couple of
Be
stepsisters.
annoying?
But growing up, my stepsisters would compete with me in everything.
Dang.
School and boys. Our school only had 80 kids in it.
80, bruh. In my grade, in my school, we have like 250. Like that's crazy. In your entire school. That's crazy.
So by the time I turned 17, the only boy that I was ever interested in ended up moving away from my town. And this boy
Dang,
didn't
that
even know that I
sucks.
existed. At this point, my cousin had
Dang.
gone away for a couple of years, but then came back. And when he
Alright.
came back, the attraction was instant. I know
No. You're attracted to your cousin. Oh, that's bad.
you guys all want to gag right now. But
Yes,
like I said, I
yes.
had no other options for boys. Remember I said my cousin used to bother me a lot?
Yeah.
Well, one day he came up to me in school and apologized. And we both knew we were attracted to each other, so we just kept talking. One day he just grabbed me and kissed me. Part 2 is...
No. He kissed you. And your cousins. Okay.
My cousin kissed me for the first time that day. By the way,
Yeah.
we were in school.
That
Yes,
should be the only time. The only time.
we had to go behind one of the buildings in school. Out of nowhere, he grabbed me and kissed me. This was the first time
Yeah,
I'd ever been kissed.
that's
So
crazy.
instantly, I was infatuated. And then after that, every single day, we would go behind that building and kiss some more.
These vids really take a toll on your mental health. We are trained professionals reacting to these stories. Like, these sus Reddit stories are crazy. Well, this isn't Reddit, it's Instagram. But,
And trust me, we both had conversations all the time about how we were cousins. But the problem was,
yes, your cousins. Your cousins.
there was nobody in our town that we were interested in. So his parents, who are my uncles, suddenly they started inviting my parents
Uncles. You don't got no aunts.
over to their house, so we would all go have dinner at their house and hang out sometimes. And my cousin and I would take advantage and go make out in his room. No one ever
Next. I want to see when they did the dirty.
thought to check on us. I mean, why would they? We're cousins. What?
Yeah. You shouldn't be making out. My gosh.
One of those times that we went over, we did the dirty. My cousin just started going for it and I didn't stop him. I wanted him to
Alright.
do it. All while our parents are downstairs.
My
And then we
gosh.
kept doing it every day. After about a year, he had to move away for school. And to this day, nobody knows what we did. I haven't seen him in about 5 years, but trust me, if we saw each other again, I think we would do it again. Is that
Alright, time to go to the next one.
My mom allowed my sister to do whatever they wanted to me. I'm the only child between my mom and my biological dad.
Okay,
But I have 3
okay.
half-siblings that are all from my mom's side from 2 different men.
Okay.
My 2 half-sister are from the same father.
Yep.
And my little brother is from my current stepfather. Hopefully, I explained it well enough.
Hopefully. Okay. Hopefully
Anyway,
explain
I didn't live with my
okay.
mom and half-siblings until a few years ago. I was living with my crazy aunt but contacted my mom, and she let me stay at her place. I still technically live with my aunt, but I spend most of my time with my mom and her family.
Alright, nice.
Whenever I came over, I would just spend my time hanging out with my half-sister who are all older than me. It became pretty clear to me that they both had a crush. My mom allowed my sister to do whatever.
A crush? Alright, wait.
My mom allowed my sister to do whatever they wanted to me.
Alright. So...
It became pretty clear to me that they both had a crush on me.
Okay.
We didn't look much alike.
Yeah.
I was the only brown hair with blue eyes, and according to my mom, I look a lot like my dad.
Wait. I have brown hair and blue eyes. It's like pretty funny.
But I also played the same video games they did, had the same sense of
I'm not
humor, and
attractive.
overall had a lot in common despite our age difference.
Actually, I don't know
The
if
first
I'm
experience I
attractive or
had
not.
was with my oldest sister. We would always play dumb games like Truth or Dare or make bets with each other.
Yep.
The first time I kissed her was because I lost a bet.
Okay. They're step siblings, technically, I think. I don't know how that works, but I think they're not related. So, because his dad had them with a different woman than his mom. I don't know. I think they're step siblings.
After a few times of losing bets or being dared, we kind of just kissed. Whenever we were bored, we would just go to her room and lock the door to kiss for a while.
Damn, that's crazy. That is wild. That's crazy.
One time she forgot to lock the door, and our other sister came in and saw us having a full-on make-out session.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now, if I was like Rich Lev, I would just do a flip and say, "Get your big ass on, boy." No, shout out to him. Like, he's my inspiration for these videos. Alright, let's go.
I'd give it was because of jealousy or just because she was annoying, but she immediately went
Jealousy? Jealous?
to go tell mom.
What? They both
I
found
remember
you
both me and my
attractive?
sister were panicking and begging not to tell mom, but she did without any hesitation. I immediately just locked myself in my room and cried as I heard my sister tell on us.
Cried?
Nothing happened though.
Okay.
I thought initially my mom was just so disappointed that she didn't want to talk about it.
Dang.
But a few days
man.
later, my oldest sister told me that my mom was okay with us kissing and they talked it out. At first, I 100% thought she was lying just so we can kiss again, but I didn't really care since I really missed our make-out sessions. So
You're addicted or something? You're addicted? Nah, that's crazy.
we started to kiss again.
Okay.
But then one day, we leaned in for a kiss while we were chatting in the living room. I immediately put my hand over her mouth and just laughed before asking, "What are you doing?" To which she said it was fine and to trust her. I was really bad at saying no to her, and I still am. TBH, so we started to kiss in the living room couch, and only about 20 seconds later, my
You were making out on the couch. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to react to that.
mom walks in on us, and I immediately pull away and pretend like nothing happened. But my mom literally said, "It's okay. Y'all keep going to us." My sister then leaned back in to kiss me. But on NGL, I was uncomfortable knowing my dad was right there while we kissed.
What? What? Your dad is right there? Like, next to you? Nah.
After my sister learned that we were kissing without consequences. She got super jealous, and I thought it was kind of cute how badly she wanted me.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, it's over.
I found out that my daughter's teacher got her pregnant, and because of his family connections,
Whoa. I found out my teacher's daughter got her pregnant because of family connections. I couldn't even report him. So I resorted to extremes.
I couldn't even report him. So I resorted
No,
to
I'm not watching a 21-minute video.
Did a fat load in my sister. This all
No. No way. No. I'm about to cry because I don't believe you. Like, this is a joke, right? It's not by April 1st. No.
started when she got stuck in the washing machine. So like any normal 10-year-old
Whoa, you said you were 10?
would, I gave her some dummy
10?
back shots. For some background, me and my
Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Use it. I'm not using the sound.
stepsister and I have always had a friendly relationship. She's a few years older than me.
Stepsister. Stepsister. Okay. Okay. Okay.
And I can't deny that she's pretty attractive. She's got this long, wavy hair that frames her face perfectly. But most importantly, she got some humongous mommy milkers. Holy.
No, 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 diabeto. Mommy, can I have cookie? No, diabeto. That's what your mom should say. Mommy, can I suck my stepsister's titties? No, 10-year-old kid. That's what she should be saying. Sorry if that was cringe. I'm sorry. I apologize.
moly. I could water both them for hours. But anyways,
Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. No.
I thought of her in that way, of course. But a few days
Yeah,
ago,
no
I was home
thought of it,
alone, just
okay.
chilling on the couch, when I heard some noise coming from the laundry room. I went to investigate and found my stepsister stuck in the washing machine. Her body was fully wedged in there. She must have been trying to reach something that had fallen behind the machine. Her behind was
Sure.
sticking out facing me. I rushed towards her, panicking that she could be hurt. I grabbed her waist and started
Oh,
pulling,
she was
trying to
hurt.
get her unstuck. I honestly think she got stuck due to her mommy milkers being so huge. As I felt her soft skin and
Okay. I gotta finish it.
the curve of her body
I
beneath my
didn't
hands,
see it.
I started to lose control. So I told her that I'd seen this before in a movie, and the only way to get her unstuck was by the power of back shots. Surprisingly, she agreed, and I started taking her to Pound Town. Holy guacamole. Did she have a gorilla grip? I almost passed out. Sadly,
my
this
God.
didn't work. So like any 10-year-old, I turned on the washing machine and went back to watching TV. I busted a fat.
Alright, good ending. That's a good ending. Good ending. Alright, next bit.
Big and I hate it.
No. No, 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 no. No.
PP is too big and I hate it.
No, 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 no. 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 Okay. Says sus Reddit story. Sister and brother. Okay.
PP is so large I just cannot lug it around any longer. It is so insanely huge and has caused so many problems in my life. I cannot go to airports as they think I'm sneaking something in. So every time I
Nah.
go, I get touched as they try to take my PP off thinking it's a bomb.
No. Oh my gosh. No way. Bro. That's crazy. You know, I can relate, you know. Yeah, I can relate. Man's pretty massive, you know. You know. But what size is his? Like a foot? Maybe a foot and a half? Like I'd say that's okay. Bro, I'm joking. Mine's like 3. Yeah, anyway, let's go.
I cannot pleasure women as they are so horrified at the sight of my PP that they immediately run away. My mother
I would think they'd love it. Like low key, I think they'd love
and
it.
father disowned me after seeing the length of my shaft. Not only
They saw it. Well, I mean, your mom sees it when you're born, but like after that, she shouldn't. She
is it extraordinarily
she shouldn't see
long. It is just too thick.
it. Oh,
I cannot
oh, it's thick, wide. Okay, it's wide. Okay. I feel you.
relieve
I don't-
myself
I
as my
don't
hands
feel-
are just too small to choke the chicken. My
Okay.
humongous PP has ruined my life. I resent God for cursing me with this large chunk of meat that just
No, I would love it. Like I would thank God.
drags across the ground. Doctors tell me I will never be able to get a PP reduction as they would have nowhere to put the PP. It would just take up
There would be nowhere to put it.
far too much room. I had a girlfriend when I was a young lad. She
Yep,
loved me for who
yep.
I was and did not
Yep.
care for this deformity. But one day,
It's a
I
deformity.
took off my jeans and my PP flung out, smacking her and flinging her out the window.
What?
She died 2 hours later in the hospital.
No way. No.
She was the only woman who ever loved me. My PP is just too ginormous. It has caused problems for myself and the people around me. For this reason, I will be ending it all. My P has taken over my life,
Okay. It's gonna end it because of that.
but it cannot take over a life that does not exist. PP is too big.
Bro's ending it. I just showed this to my therapist and she's quit therapy. I'll pay for everyone's therapy and the therapist too. Thank you. This is enough YouTube for a year. This is 7 months ago. So this is December. Yeah, I'm never turning this app back on. No more electricity for today. I showed this to my therapist. He needs therapy. I personally recommend 3,472,055 for the bridge for jumping, or 693,017 for the ocean to drown. I have 8,000 seats in therapeutic lift. I need one. Diddy story. I told Bill Gates he destroyed every desktop. This is way too relatable. For real. Yeah. AI gal. Nah, she's a girl. Alright, next vid. Let's go.
Arrived, son.
What?
I found a babysitter for you.
Why is bro in North Korea? Why is the mom in North Korea?
This week,
It's your cousin.
I don't need her. I'm 16. I'm like adult.
This is her.
Yeah, you're basically. Shot. I'm sorry. That was cringe. I'll stop being cringe for the rest of the video. I swear. I'll stop being cringe. I'll be a normal human being.
Holy crap. Such a gyat.
Holy crab! Give me some of this. Give me some of this milk.
Give me some of this milk. How old is she?
21.
I like older one. Is she my babysitter for tonight?
Yeah.
OMG.
Son, it's okay.
I really needed a babysitter.
I knew that you were still a young boy.
Yeah, when will she be there? I can't wait.
In 10 minutes?
OMG. For how long?
4 weeks?
Thank you so much.
4 weeks. 4 weeks. That's crazy.
Mommy!
No problem, son.
Enjoy your trip.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, are you my babysitter today?
Yeah.
I'll show you around the house. This
All right. Forget about everything. Why does bro have 99,999 plus messages?
house is very pretty, just like you.
OMG.
How old are you?
Oh, wait,
Wow,
that's
I'm
Riz.
21.
And aren't you staying home alone?
Not yet. So this night is going to be nice for us?
Of course.
I beg you. Maybe you want to try?
What?
You know, it will be my first time. 16. I didn't have any girls before you.
Why you...
What did he say? Step 16, what did he say?
Want to try?
What?
You know, it will be my first time. 16. I didn't have any girls
Take thing. Basta anyway, like that.
before you.
Why you lied me? I have a boyfriend.
Please, just one time. No one will find out. My
This
monster
is
is too
such
big. Like Drake's
AI.
one.
Oh my...
Go back to what the cousin said.
Boyfriend?
Please, just one time. No one will find out. My monster is too big. Like Drake's
No way,
one.
I
Oh my-
passed it. Got a 39.
Why you lied me? I have a
Why you lied to me? Why did you lie to me?
friend.
Please, just one time. No one will find out. My monster is too big. Like Drake's one.
Oh my God.
The parents' bed is free. It's going to be tough. Fasten your seatbelt.
Okay, I guess. Just one time. Hey, honey, we had to back. What are those screams?
It's a game.
Why does she have something white on her face?
It's a cake.
No, next vid.
Cousins crossed the line and did that. My cousin and I have always been very close. We've done
Okay.
everything together since we were
Okay.
kids. Movies, hanging out, even
Alright,
sleepovers.
friends.
She's just a
You
year
guys-
older
you
than
guys
me,
are
and for the
friends?
longest time, we were nothing but family. But
Yep.
one night,
That-
everything changed.
That's what you should be. If you're like your cousin or your siblings, that's not okay.
We were hanging out like usual,
That's
and I
not
couldn't
okay.
help but notice how huge her bottom looked that day. Different somehow because of
She was probably wearing Nike Pro shorts. That makes it bigger.
the tight shorts. There was this tension building between us, something we'd never felt before. It wasn't just friendly anymore. We locked eyes, and for a moment, it was like the world disappeared. Later that night, we ended up in her room, lying close together. I could feel my heart constantly
Okay.
racing, and I could tell she felt the
Okay.
same. We
You
tried to
guys-
distract ourselves with a movie, but the
nothing.
tension was too strong. Slowly, we moved closer until it just happened. We gave into the moment. Crossing a line, I grabbed her melons, and then that neither of us could take back. It felt natural and soft, and felt like something we'd been holding back for too long. We both knew it was wrong, but in that moment, it felt right and enjoying. Have you ever crossed a line like this? Let me know in the comments. And
No, I have not, and I never will. Alright. See the comments. I wanna run away. First of all, of course. Second of all, I'll probably stop if I ever thought about that. Game is game. Yeah. The fuck? Is that you?
I accidentally got my sister pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
And we aren't telling anyone to make her rich husband believe it's his. My sister and I grew up very close. We are close in age. I'm 22
Yeah.
and she's 25.
Oh.
So we got to experience a lot of life things around the same time. Because of that, We became best friends super early on.
You were
Growing
best
up,
friends?
I was absolutely never attracted to her in any sort of way.
You shouldn't be.
I also believe it's worth stating that I have never had any sort of brother-sister fetish or any sort of incest fetish either. And after everything that's happened, I still don't. 3 years ago, I started college and moved to a different state.
Nice.
A few weeks after, my sister's longtime boyfriend asked her to marry him. It's the first time I was ever really super far away from my family, and it bothered me really badly. I got super bad depression and became really homesick. Around 7 months later, I got to fly back home and see my family for my sister's wedding day. It was one of the biggest days of my life seeing my best friend marry the man of her dreams. Now, a tiny bit of backstory here. Her husband's dad is insanely wealthy. A really big name in the pharmaceutical business. He not only paid
How do you even spell that? I don't even know how you spell that.
100% for their huge wedding, but also
Nice.
bought them a gorgeous house in full, apparently with a check, as a wedding gift from the dad and mom.
Nice.
I went back to college and life back home went on normally. I was still really depressed and homesick, but decided to do what I had to do and just push on. I was able to visit back home a few more times because of holidays.
Nice.
The one time I went back home other than for a holiday was a surprise party for my parents' 30th anniversary.
Nice.
Usually when I went home, I would get picked up at the airport by my dad, and I would stay at their house in a spare bedroom. But because this was a big secret, my sister picked me up, and I was staying at her house for the 5 days I was in town. The party was great, and everything went wonderful. There was a lot of alcohol there, and I definitely drank my fair share. The party ended around 10 p.m. My sister and I were both pretty drunk, and took a Uber back to her house about 15 minutes away. Her husband works long hours and was unable to take off work this day, and by the time we got home, he was already asleep in their bedroom. We decided to go into the spare bedroom that I was sleeping in just to catch up and talk.
No. Sorry for the abrupt ending, but I'm ending the video. What was that? So yeah, anyways, that is it for the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also, shout out to my subscribers. Y'all are legends. Anyone who subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Anyway, it's been your boy Toxic Taylor, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.